Hey guys, it's Nikki, and today I'm going to be doing a plan with me in the vertical neutral Erin Condren. This is my personal planner, and this is for June 5th through the 11th. So I'm going to be using our Girl Boss Deluxe Kit. This one is on glossy, and then I also pulled out the matching little fitness tracker as well as the glitter headers. And then I've got hair everywhere. I've got our little girl stickers. I'm not really sure what I'm going to call these yet. I'm trying to think of a good name for these, and then I need to name the individual like hair colors and skin tones, but these are going to be available probably tomorrow, and then a couple of them will be up for $2 Tuesday. So I've got some of those. I've also got some stuff from TheCoffeeMonsterzCo and some stuff from OnceMoreWithLove, and then over to my right is my Louis MM that has my horizontal, my horizontal week on one page, and then each week or each day of the week on a grid page from Dream Plan Repeat. So I've written down anything that I know that's going on over here, but this week is pretty bare so far. I don't really have too much that I know that's going to be happening. So I want to try to do, I think, kind of similar to what I did in the plan with me. I put up, I think it was yesterday or maybe the day before, where I had some white space. So I'm going to get started with, let me do my bottom washi and my date covers. And I need to actually pay attention to my date covers and make sure that I don't put stuff on backwards. So the 5th is Monday, and Monday is at the bottom. Got it. So this week we only released 2 collections, and one of those collections actually was only the deluxe kit. That one is a limited edition. When that stock's gone, that's it. We're not restocking that one. So I was able to actually get all of our stock cut and ready to go, glossy and matte, this weekend. So those orders are going to start shipping out tomorrow, and I should be able to get through all of them, which is super exciting. So I have basically all week to cut the girl stickers and to get some design work done, and then hopefully get a head start on what needs to be cut for next week. So I'm pretty excited about that. It's been a while since we have been that far ahead of schedule. I want to go ahead and mention too, these are going to be the wrong size. I did switch these before we started printing them, so they will fit now the way that they have been printed, but actually that's okay. But when I did these, I had actually printed out the test prints for the new Erin Condren neutral, that sizing for the flags, but I did realize that and go ahead and change it before we started printing stock. I do need to update the kits this week though to include, what am I doing? To include both of those flags, because I know a lot of people will be switching in July to the newer planners, so I'm gonna have to figure out where to put them, but we will have both sizes, oh my goodness, in the kits. I cannot get this on straight. From here on out, at least for a little while, probably, I guess it has to kind of be until the end of the year. So yeah, we will have both, but I'm pretty glad that I caught that in time, because if I would have started printing those, we would have had to have sent out some oops stickers, which happens pretty frequently. A lot of the times things get cut, oh my goodness, and then we just don't realize what's happened until like a good bit of them have been cut. So instead of reprinting and recutting everything, my shirt's all flowy, so if you see that happen, I'm trying to check to make sure I'm in frame. But yeah, now that I've rambled about that. So I want to go and do my sidebar. I think I'm going to take my Girl Boss sticker, both of these weekly trackers, and then I need both of my daily trackers. And then, am I going to have room? Then I'm going to grab my various headers. So for this week, I think I want to do, let's do spending. And I kind of want to do Happy Mail just because I placed another massive supply order earlier today. So I want to track as that stuff's coming in. So I'm going to put this down up top. I feel like I just got a little bit crooked there. Okay, so I want to do spending first. And then I'm going to do Happy Mail underneath. So most of the stuff that's coming this week isn't really Happy Mail, but I do want to be able to keep track of when everything's coming in, just so I know. And most of it's not fun stuff, but some of it is super fun stuff, and I'm really excited to play with it. We've got some vellum coming, some really, really thick cardstock, some glossy, thick cardstock type things, and I'm just really excited to play with some of that and see what we can do with it. So I'm going to go ahead and do a glitter header on the top of each day so that I know the color that I want to do. And I guess I need to look at my little fitness tracker sheet to see what colors I have got here. Okay, so I need to do just one light purple, which is fine. That's how I was going to do it anyway. Oh wait, maybe not. See if I can get this one back up. So I need to put purple in the center. Do darker pink and lighter pink, and then I think I'll do the light purple on Thursday and then just go backwards. I'm going to take my little munchkin off because he's just kind of going to keep falling. He keeps hitting the tripod. I know I keep saying that I need to buy an actual camera, but I really need to buy an actual camera. The phone works fine and it looks fine, but I really would like to have something where I can actually like see in the viewfinder if I am in frame without having to stand or anything. When I do new release videos or when I do hauls, I actually stand while I film those so that I can see what I'm doing and make sure that I've got you guys in frame the whole time. When I do the plan with me's, I sit mainly because I don't know how in the world I would do this and stand up. But I do need to look into getting a camera. Okay. So I think what I want to do is at the bottom of each day, I'm going to put in like a little workout tracker / step tracker. It doesn't really matter to me which one is being used as far as the actual icon that's on there. I don't really care either way. So I'm just going to go back and forth and do the kettlebell on one day and then the little shoe on the next day. Wait, what should I do? Okay. But yeah, so I've got some super exciting stuff that hopefully will be coming to the shop here soon, but I just want to kind of play around with it for right now. Hopefully my Foxies will be here this week. I feel like I've been saying that every week. They did email me and tell me that the one they ran out of the cream elastic for, so that one is going to be delayed. But the one that I bought right after that was only a few days after, so I'm hoping that that one will go ahead and ship soon. So, how do I want to do this though? Am I going to put meals in? I guess I do want to put meals in. I want to try to use the meals as well as the workout in this and see how that works for me. I don't know how much I'm going to like that. What I've been doing is actually putting in the meal stickers into my Louis that I carry. And when my Foxies get here, one of those is going to have these in it. But for right now, I want to try this. So I'm going to have more little things kind of just up top a little bit. So I probably should have thought this out a little bit better and put these down at the bottom. But that is okay. But yeah, so my Foxies should be here hopefully soon. And when they get here, there's a lot of stuff that I really want to kind of mess around with in them and see about doing like some vellum sheets. Because I could do like stickers that matched those, which I think would be kind of cool. As well as some like glossy cardstock to use as dashboards and stuff like that. I really just want to play around with it and see. So I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have a really, really full section down here at the bottom, but I don't think that I want to use Ombre Heart checklist this week. Or any kind of checklist for that matter. So this might actually work out okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do all the way across as far as my little things go, just so that I have everything down. So I'm gonna do let's see here, dinner. I'm still using these little TV/computers for filming or like uploading, editing, and I've been loving those. So I'm thinking though, I was looking today while I was cutting, and I was thinking about adding a little something onto the screen, like maybe a little heart. Not too sure though. I'm gonna mess around with that. There's a lot of just different kind of design stuff that I'm wanting to do, but I have to kind of go in and mess around with some stuff. There's a lot of a la carte sheets that I'm wanting to make. I've got some ideas for some cute things. And I think that as I'm kind of moving more into the traveler's notebooks, that's something that I'm going to want more of, is a lot of just a la carte things instead of kits and stuff. So I've got some ideas for some really cute things. And I'm hoping that this week I will have the time to do like a ton of design work, and also to be able to print and cut some of that stuff. Just since I was able to get all of our stock printed and cut today. Let's do an alarm clock. Not today, but today and yesterday. It took 2 days, but that's not terrible. It normally takes me way longer than that, but there's also way more than what I had to do this week. Also, if you are in the Facebook group or if you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw I updated our samplers so that they have some of our new little girls on them, so you guys can try them out. If you placed an order, I think Friday and past, they'll be going out with those, so I'm really excited for those to start going out. Okay, so for Friday, let's do another alarm clock. I'm gonna do dinner. I'm putting a film in on Friday, but I don't feel like I normally have time on Fridays to film or put up a video. Today is Sunday. I normally mention that when I start this. Today is Sunday, so I'm actually doing this on time, but I don't know how much I'm going to actually be able to film today. It's about, I think about 8 o'clock right now, and I just now have sat down to start filming. Oh no, oh no, oh, that's sad. I got my sticker stuck and ripped that a little bit. So on the weekend, I think I'm only gonna need the 2 little things. That's not true. Yeah, it is. I'll leave that. And then let's see. So I'm pretty sad about this. Maybe I should see if I've got, I do. I think I'm just gonna put a little piece of deco over top of it. Okay, so now that I've got all that done, I think I wanna look at the planner from last week, or from the couple of days ago, I guess I should say, where I did white space, and I wanna just kind of see what I did, because I actually really liked the way that turned out. So, let's see. So I did my little things at the bottom, and then I did my full boxes all at the top, and then used the middle section as white space. So I guess I'm gonna do that again. So let's see. I'm gonna get some of this out of the way. I'm gonna hold on to this only for the deco. I'm probably gonna need some of those flags. I don't think I can get anything out of the way right now. I'm gonna go ahead and take this full box and just stick it to my hand. And then, let's see. These are some very, very decorative full boxes on this kit, so I'm not going to be putting anything else over top of them. Okay. And then this one right here actually kind of goes together, so I'm going to go ahead and put it on, I'll put it on Friday and Saturday instead of Saturday and Sunday. And I could have done this as a double box, but we've never really done one like this before, and I actually kind of prefer how that looks. versus having an actual double box that's covering all of that white space in the center. Okay, so I think I want to go ahead and open my planner completely up, if I can get it. So that is what we have so far. So, oh no, I forgot to put my work labels in. You guys, I'm going to have so much going on in this. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do a work label. I'm so glad I color coded these. I'm going to go ahead and put in a work label on each day except for Saturday. Actually, I don't want to put one in on Saturday or Sunday this week, I don't think. Because this has been now a couple of weeks in a row that I have not taken Saturday or Sunday off. So I think this week I want to try to take at least one of those days off. I'm just not too sure yet which one it's going to be. So work. Yeah, that works. Okay. So I'm going to stick this guy back down, and then I want to do a glitter header just right underneath each of my boxes, and I am so out of room already on this. So I've got enough room for like 1/2 box, and that's pretty much it. Just because there's so much going on with all of my meal stickers, and technically I could have pushed these down, but I really like this bottom washi with the bows, so I didn't want to cover that up. But in the future, I think that I would end up moving those down into the washi so that it's not taking up quite so much space. Let's see, what color am I? There we go. And actually, since I've got so much covering everything in the bottom area, I may go ahead and use the washi that I have in this kit, just because it's glitter, so it's not quite so, let's see. It's not going to be, what am I trying to say? There's not going to be like way too much going on. I mean, it's going to be a lot of glitter, but I don't think I mind. I kind of want to do some glitter washi in this, but I don't know yet. Maybe I'll still leave it. No, because then I've got this over here. Okay, I know what I'm going to do to start is take the purple and then this darker pink piece. I need the middle piece. And I'm going to go ahead and put that down over to the right on Saturday and Sunday so that I can put my weekend banner on top of this. And we did the weekend banner a little bit different in this kit because it's so decorative and this kit was so decorative. I made it just a little bit smaller than our regular ones so that it would kind of sit just right in the center of the two boxes, just like that. I thought that was really cute, and I may actually change ours to start doing that because I think that having it, like having the back of it peek around the sides is really, really pretty. Okay, so we got that. I also want to put in my movie marquee on Friday. I'm gonna have no room right now in this spread. Okay, so I got my movie marquee in, and I'm just gonna, I guess, leave it because there's nothing else I can really do, but I kind of want to put a piece of washi behind it. I'm gonna peel it back up just a bit, if I can, because that is stuck onto another sticker. Okay, well, rip my page, but that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put this piece down behind it, and just kind of lay it back down. I may try to put a piece of deco over top of that as well. And then, so I don't have this happen again, I'm actually going to go ahead and put in a piece of washi on the rest of these days. Hopefully I will have enough because there is some solid colored washi in here. But I kind of think that I'll be okay because I really only need one piece because of the way that I've made these so close together. Let's see, purple and, okay, so that dark red color, I do not have another large piece for, but I'm thinking I'm going to put this on the back of my hand, and I think I can just put it in between something. So, done with the washi sheet, so I'm going to go ahead and move that one out of my way. I'm done with this sheet, I believe. I don't think I need any of that, so I'm going to go ahead and move it. I'm going to go ahead and pull my flags up, although I have a feeling that I'm not going to be using these either, just because there's not very much room and I don't want to cover any of these boxes. And then I've got the deco that I'm going to hang on to. So let's see, let's start on Monday. So I have my Louis over here. So Monday I'm going to be packaging orders, taking them to the post office. I've got that right here. I'm going to be printing and cutting our new little mini girls. I've got a couple of deliveries, and I'm going to be taking Nana to Michael's and Hobby Lobby. So that's probably what's going to go in my half box. And I did pull, this is like the most perfect thing, the Coffee Monsters Co., the grandma stickers, as well as the Hobby Lobby stickers. So I want to do, I'm just going to put in this full box right here. And then I'm going to take maybe this one, and then over to the right, or to the left I should say, just put in a little Hobby Lobby. That is too cute. Okay, so for Tuesday, I'm just flipping over here in my planner. I don't have anything, like, I don't have anything at all. So I'm going to put in just a marquee, which fits perfect. That's exciting. Okay, so on, oh my goodness, on Wednesday, I'm going to go ahead and just put in another half box. And I really just don't have anything to put into these yet, and so instead of putting something that I just don't think I'm going to use, I'm going to wait, and then kind of in the middle of the week I'll go in and put what it is that I want to put in, because I just, yeah, I mean, I could put something, no, I'm going to wait. So for right now, I'm just going to put in my half boxes. The only other day that I know of something that's going on is Thursday, and I have a bill due, but I've got an alarm clock down for that. So, let's see. Thursday, I'm going to try to do a marquee. And actually, I may do deco in these boxes. Yeah, that would actually work out pretty well. So for Saturday, I'm going to have to, where did my washi sheet go? Here it is. I'm actually going to have to add in a little bit more washi. And then for Sunday, I've got, oh, that's right, it's on my hand. Okay. So on Sunday, I think I'm going to put in a marquee and then a piece of washi. That marquee is so crooked. Piece of washi, and then underneath that, I'm going to go ahead and put in an appointment label. Please fit. So close, so close. If this wasn't crooked, let's see if I can get this back up. Okay, so I'm going to put the marquee in, or not the marquee, but the appointment label in first. And then, still not quite, but it's close enough. Okay, so I think that's it. And I actually, even though there's a ton of stuff happening down here, I actually really, really like the way that this is looking. So I don't need any of this. I actually don't think I need the flags that I've got stuck to me currently. And I guess I'm going to do some deco, but other than that, I mean, I guess I could put in like payday on Tuesday, or like $2 Tuesday on Tuesday. I'm just trying to look over to my left at some of these things that I have. And actually, I have payday down at the bottom. So how about, I'm going to do the balloons for $2 Tuesday, and then Wednesday, I think I'm going to leave blank. Friday, I've got new releases. Thursday is listings and all that, so I am going to go ahead and put my laptop in. And then for Saturday and Sunday, I think I'm just going to leave it blank for right now. So, let's take some deco, and I'm just going to put it anywhere that I can try to put it where it doesn't look like it's too much, which I'm just not a fan of big deco. Like that washi, I just don't know. Yeah. I'm going to put that back down, and then these scissors are super cute, but I'm going to put those back down too, and just use the other little flower right there, and I think that's it. Yeah, so here is my finished spread. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye, guys.